like out the stream and kicked me out my game. I don't know what just happened. Guys, I don't know what happened there. Something happened and I don't know. Freaking wish I had him kill him back. What's up, bro? How do you need other people to?
We welcome you back to Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. It's the Panthers in control of the football as we get back to the action in the first quarter.
All right, second RB, one tight end, 2 wide receivers. So that means it's going to be a running. Yeah, it's running. Oh yeah, it's a screen the whole time because I remember like big run,
it's third
pass.
down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series. Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
QB spy. Ooh, let's go.
Pass up down the numbers. There he goes. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here, you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit extra on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them, and they took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I've got a 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some.
There he goes, right side. Curtis Samuel, 75 yards.
Oh,
as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
I should have just stayed.
Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
Okay.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Get off me.
Oh, and now he pulls him over. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been. And he's simply 5-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And look at this. They come right back with a big shot downfield. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce, 75 yards. And the Chiefs strike quickly here for
just
6
one
points.
Play. Go, baby.
And it's now 21-7.
Go!
One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. Now after the touchdown.
Please don't get copyrighted.
This is fielded at the goal line.
Oh, shoot.
Now a hit and loose football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs.
Come on, big boy. Let's go. Let's go.
Recovery for a Chiefs touchdown. Now first corner in this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing
Basketball
and
game
that team can't
by
get the ball over
Inwood.
half court.
Why Inwood? How is that a basketball game,
That's what it
kid?
feels like right now. They are
Ain't no basketball now, boy. Let's go. Easy. That's what we call easy.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
Wait a minute.
This fielded at the 2. Then he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Hit stick all day, boy.
Carolina getting
You're gonna
set
get
to
hurt.
take the field. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time. See if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last
Drop
time.
down,
I
boy.
mean, that's what you work on.
Drop down,
It's
boy.
behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
What they doing? Run?
Throwing again on second
go!
down. Newton, he's going to air one out.
Give me
Looking for the
that!
tight end Olsen, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller.
Where's that MED now, boy?
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble.
There goes Mark Ingram. 20, 10.
He is hurt.
For a Kansas City touchdown.
Hey, shoulder. Oh,
63
let's go, baby.
yards.
It's wide.
Extend their lead.
15-0 always.
And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Butker on for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend.
Let's go!
I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. 1 play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1.
Stick all day, baby.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive? Or no, you just throw
You
that
got
out
me.
the window?
Let's go.
I think you are.
Good
I don't think that
job,
there's any way you can run back
whoever
out there.
that
The
is.
totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any off.
Shoot.
The ball's out.
Get him.
McCaffrey lost it. And
Let's
it's picked
go.
up by the Chiefs. And his guys are going to take it
Oh, shoot. What just happened?
at the 34-yard line.
Let's go!
No coach or
Go,
team's ever
baby.
happy when someone has a turnover, but if there's ever a good
Tyreek
time to
Hill.
do it,
Wide open
yeah,
play.
right now,
Watch
you know
and
that
run.
come regular season, he's going to be ready to go.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. K-Rod short with a sack. That's 315 pounds of man right there. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Escaping the pressure right. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Tyreek!
Sorry.
Sorry.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Who's wide
Flush to
open?
his
Gotcha.
right. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Forced out to his left. Touchdown, Chiefs! Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
Butker now to add the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it was all capped by Patrick Mahomes using his legs to get in the end zone.
Baby boy. So we don't celebrate too early.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Oh, that's good. That's really good, actually.
This will be taken in at the 1.
You know what?
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession.
He wasn't ready at all. You're right. He wasn't ready.
But when you turn it over,
he was not
it
ready.
changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Let's
You're
go!
hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
It'll be a loss of 1, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Newton. Taking a shot for Samuel.
Give it up!
I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Let me see that. Eat that. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh.
Well, you've got a receiver here who's got 1 touchdown already in this first quarter, and they were trying to double his pleasure there. Wanting to continue to go to the guys. Already gotten into the end zone. But good coverage to make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
And this will be taken at the 13. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Hill heading back out onto the field, making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defenses, getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, was
Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's second quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Second quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs. In possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Rolling to his right. This one complete to Nicole
Let's
Hardman.
go, baby.
An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. Sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up the first down with a nice throw.
Meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Nicole Hardman, the intended target, but it'll be second down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Now here's Mahomes.
Nope.
Flushed out right. He'll run it. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
Now a play fake here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Obviously, a big play was needed, and you can see his eyes light up as he realized there's absolutely no one in front of him. And he takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes.
Hold up, guys.
Historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Dancing to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more.
Yeah, baby!
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And the Panthers coming out now. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Greer and the Panthers at their own 25-yard line.
Ready?
They'll run it here. This is Mark Walton. And he's up into
Let's
after
go.
a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Let's go.
Here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just
Hold
give
on,
up.
hold on. Duck.
And an 8 at the 27-yard line.
Come. 5.
The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Hey, I'm coming. Check 13.
Here's Davis now. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Now it's the backup Greer. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete.
Sorry.
In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So now first and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 43. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
On the ready. 56 is the mic. You must be getting tired of seeing me. Ready, go. Let's go.
They'll run on first down. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and they're going to have a third down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that?
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
And he'll be out of bounds.
I need my blocker.
Near the 30. In fact, right on the 30.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Escaping the pressure right. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And he bats it away. An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. Mahomes now to throw. They'll roll him out right. He may try and run for this. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL.
Yes!
You and Jonathan Coach were both larger than life.
No
Let's
doubt.
go!
But you're stuck with me in this booth, and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City 1st down.
Go, baby.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
Mahomes firing complete. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he's
Let's go!
Touchdown, Chiefs. Mecole Hardman, 29 yards as his guys continue to pour it on. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. Extra point right down the middle. And in 6 plays. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. In 2nd quarter, they're down big already. He's struggling as well. They've got to find something here. He's got to find something on this drive.
And sometimes you take on all that extra pressure on yourself, and maybe you have to disperse it a little bit. Lean on some other people, lean on your teammates, find someone who can take the pressure off and get the ball in their hands for a while.
Or this, if he doesn't, this is getting out of hand, or it could get worse.
Man,
now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. On 1st and 10, Greer. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
He's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes his quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Wait a minute. This is not fun.
My 15 spell.
Come on. Come on. There. Come on.
First down, Greer.
Oh!
He's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. 49 yards. And the Panthers gain a bit of respectability.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. Bullock good on the extra point, and they get a bit of a respite here from what's been an otherwise dreadful first half of football. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And Carolina scores to cap it off. This will be fielded at the 8. Fights free yet again. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Out comes Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs offense. And how about the start so far, Charles? 3 first-half touchdown passes.
And that's how you generate excitement on a team. Keep your offense moving at a really high level.
And that's caught
Let's
inside
go!
the 40. And all the way down to the 26. A big play there just before halftime. 46 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Let's go, baby.
Isaac Nada in the final seconds of the first half as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook, but even before that,
Butker on for the PAT. And the route is on here in this first half. Touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
they certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the lead, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
So we have reached halftime in our first preseason matchup of the year. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Back to you guys in just...
Boy, rough crowd. No football for 6 months already. We're skipping halftime. All right, let's get right back to the action. We're set for quarter 3. Probably not likely to see many starters in the second half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
There's something happening here. You know who's holding you back?
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. On first down, it's Greer. He's going to take off with it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
False start, offense.
So that'll back him up 5.
Still second down.
They were looking good on second down, but now they're backed up 5 yards by the false start, and it's 2nd and 8.
Let's go!
And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know. Defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss.
Ready? 18, Gator. 76. That's what I do. Snap.
Throwing on third down, Greer sliding out of the pocket. He can run for it, and he will. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. Here's Michael Pilardi now. They'll boot it away from about his 35. Now this is fielded in the end zone. And they had him bottled up, but here's a late flag, and a face mask is going to get a much better starting position. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
They run. It's Mark Ingram. And
Let's
he's
go!
at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Again, they'll run with Ingram. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
Oh yeah, Kenan, if you watching this, your player thing is like in it. So I'm like, you want me to kick you or
and that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop it. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. The catch is made by the tight end, Nona. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. He's off, able to move on the run and picking up a first down.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. An 11-yard pickup, and it. First down, Mahomes steps away to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of. Now it's Ingram. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. They go play action here on first down. Buying time to his
wow!
left.
He knew! Wow!
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. Steps away.
Let's go, baby.
That is caught.
Let's go!
Kansas City. Isaac Nada ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game as his guys continue to pour it on. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just
Davis lost it. It's loose, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And
go there, boy!
So down inside the 45 of the.
Alright, I need Tyreek Hill. Go deep. I need you go deep.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes out to his left.
Yes, he is.
He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill ready for the regular season with his second touchdown of the game. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
I know a lot of good players.
Mahomes going to throw. Flush to his right. He'll try and run it. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for two in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Go.
They begin with a run by Davis. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
All right, run. Over here.
A play fake. Now Green to throw. Wide open receiver complete. The 20, 10, and he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. Ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And it's for pride now, but the Panthers do get a bit closer.
Well, if you've got him in your fantasy league, you like his production, his 2nd touchdown of the game. But right now, his team is trailing. Fortunately, he's playing pretty well and trying to keep him in it.
Yeah, they might need a little more from him here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to call his number. Right now, he needs his defense to step up and give him a chance.
This will be fielded at the 8. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25.
Let's go.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, I feel like you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Deep for Tyreek.
To his left.
He's going to beat him all the way over
end zone. And that is incomplete.
Now, I know a cheat code, right?
Showed off the arm strength there,
Tyreek,
but to no avail.
You go
2nd
here,
down.
Post.
After the incomplete pass here now
And
is
hot
2nd
routes,
and
Tyreek,
10.
streak. Everybody else is going right there. Or Tyreek goes somewhere else. Touchdown.
This is caught by Hill.
See?
For a Chiefs touchdown.
That's an easy play. Because he's so fast is that if it's a one-on-one, they run,
as his guys
touchdown throw.
continue to pour it on.
Now the player, the real person, can block that off. But Tyreek, they're not good at CB.
I think we're talking about a guy
You
who runs the
can really
ball.
do some damage with them. Just keep on running.
And he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Oh, boy, rubbing a little salt in the wound there, going for 2 up this big.
You know, there's one time when I played, Brandon, and played against a team that was just absolutely pile driving us, and they ended up going for 2 late in the game. And I asked one of the guys, why'd you do that? He said, because we wanted to win by more. That feels like that type of situation.
Wow. Well, it could also result in a melee later, though. Greer and the Panthers set to go 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Drive starts on the ground. It's Walton.
Oh, you're so lucky someone blocked me.
6 up past the 30 to the 31.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield is success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. We're back now in KC. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. From the 31, Greer. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. A big play there for Carolina.
I'm trying to do him dirty.
51 yards. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Now a 1st down throw, Greer. He's got Smith here. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Davis.
Not on me, brother.
There, down to about
Not on me, brother.
12-yard line.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run, because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot
That's not it. That's not it.
but it's incomplete.
Let's go!
At this point, down
No
big, you have to
boy.
imagine this defense are
No
just going to
defense.
sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them, because just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them.
I got that
They
drink.
blanketed the field the
But we're
entire
trying to
game
leave.
using a variety of coverages.
And then he.
Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Everybody's
The outcome
hot.
of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player, broadcaster?
Now, I'm not going to go to the player part, because when I think blowout,
Because you won every game.
I don't know. I can't do that.
being blown out. And no one wants to go back to those memories. But, you know, when I was calling college football, I saw a game that, you know, a team put 70. I actually saw it happen twice. A team put 70 on their opponent. And in the NFL,
Wide
in
open.
the 2017 season.
This is
Get
caught
down!
inside the 15. And all the way down to the 12. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 48 yards. So how
That
about
looks
this
like
for
we have to
field
run
position
it.
after the big play?
It looks like
Inside
it.
the 15 now.
So
as
we're
they
gonna
call
wait
it
for it.
1st and 10.
So what
And he's
we
going to
need
work
to
this
do
one down to
is.
about the 5. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. A good run got 7 on first.
Oh,
Here's 2nd and 3.
okay. I know this play. So if you do this play, right? All you need really to do
On play
is
action,
wait,
it's Mahomes.
wait,
On the move
wait.
to his left.
Oh,
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
bro!
Those throwing windows get a
What's
lot
that?
tighter
You're
near
too
the end
fast
zone,
for
don't
that.
they? And here's the thing.
So what you
already
need to
probably have
do,
3 points in your hip
if you've
pocket,
had
you force a throw here,
a good
and get
tight
up an
end in your
interception,
team,
you come away with
you
nothing.
need to do
Especially
this.
tough
Boom,
in the
boom,
middle third
boom.
of the... And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard
Okay.
line.
Even in 4th down, what
They've
you
been
need to
moving the
do.
ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
And he will score. Touchdown,
If you had that,
Kansas City.
you see, because they're
9-yard
slow.
touchdown run.
So
As his
you can
guys
just
continue to put this one
touchdown.
out of reach.
Well, if somebody's fast,
Did you
if
hear
it was
that?
a
Did you hear that?
fast
It's
QB
not
spot
scales,
people,
right? I don't
I'd
hear
be
scales. I actually hear a
dead.
tune being warbled.
I think the fat lady's humming.
Yeah, she's doing more than humming. She's belting it out right now.
She's full bore.
Yeah, this thing is flat out finished.
Now Mahomes. Flushed out right. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most
whoever's
places on the
watching,
field,
can you
if you have that much time to throw the ball,
chat?
someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a two-point conversion, all that exit, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little
Now
bit
you're
better.
out. Okay,
It'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the three-point kick.
Come here. Yes, sir.
That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
Greer now. Perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Greer sets to throw. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
They tried to make something happen, but that one came up incomplete and really wasn't a good-looking throw.
Yeah, maybe even go as far as to...
Back.
Ill-advised.
Yeah, I would say so. I think that's the right phrase for it. Definitely ill-advised.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. That was Dante Jackson, the one who got a hand in to knock it away. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Nicole Hardman ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game as his guys continue to pour it on. But what we just saw, we've seen a lot of broken tackles, and they're leading to a huge touchdown play.
Yeah, none of them more glaring than what we just saw there, but we've seen it throughout this game, whether it's in tight, running through the line, out in open field. They haven't been able to get these runners down very well. I have a feeling they'll be in pads a lot next week.
Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8.
Hold on, homies. I'm going to be our bed. Never mind. Let's stay.
Tried to roll out and make a play outside of the pocket, but couldn't get it done.
When you don't have a lot of space for your receivers to operate, and down there it's really condensed when you're snapping the ball from the 2-yard line, rolling out, you extend the play.
Come here, ball!
Come here. Up better avenue. There's just no
Whoever's watching, can you type in the chat, please?
The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. Greer and the Panthers set to go 1st and 10 at their own 24. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Throwing right, and that's complete. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender. Right? You know I'm going to... Tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball is not streaking towards him. That little arc on it, he's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
So I feel like they're going to do running back, 1 tight end, and 3 wide receivers. So it's going to run.
And in
they're
today's NFL, it almost feels... I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Over the middle, taken in, and inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a pre-season.
Injured who?
Game.
Not today.
A 1st down carry for Davis.
Get
he'll
down,
go down
boy.
here at the 12-yard line. 5 yards on the carry.
Yeah, boy.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter. What has been a one-sided affair. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Walton on the draw, and he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got a 1st and goal. A shotgun snap for Greer. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
Let's go. Early downs like that 1st down there. Need to be a little bit more careful.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Let's go, Blues. Let's go.
More downs to play with.
And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the
touchdown.
They still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. That's a
Let's
whole lot of
go,
points still to be
Let's
down.
go.
But congratulations, they're still fighting, and they scored another touchdown.
My old high school coach used to say, Charles, he said, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and sometimes you wish you never had showed up.
Save the gas money, the hotel, what have you, huh?
Extra point up and good by Bullock as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Wait a minute.
And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25.
Confused, man.
Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked off at the 16. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, this D, particularly the secondary, has been picked apart at points here tonight. They finally, though, get to the quarterback, get a pick.
And we know this about him. He loves night games. Loves the spotlight.
Give me that!
Third time tonight, he's intercepted.
Give me that, boy! Give me that!
45. And the return
If you
will be
intercepted
stopped
from me,
at the
I'm intercepted from
34-yard
you!
line.
Give me that, boy!
Well, it wasn't always
Give me
free,
that!
but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense.
Well, try me
They did
again!
finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
Not this again, brother!
Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10.
Please, not this
on
again,
their
brother.
side of midfield at the 47.
Yo! Not this again,
Up
brother!
there at 22.
Not this again, brother!
Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's...
He's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed, I did, my good man.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team. But I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Bullock good on the extra point as they make the score just a slight here in the final quarter of play. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Get off me, kid!
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. They'll buy some time right. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. And goes for a gain of 31. Boy, it certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
He's going to fire one deep up, and this is inside the 5. A big play there.
Here we come, baby.
44 yards.
100, here
They
we
don't need
go.
to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Here's Mahomes to throw, escaping the pressure right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided.
He doesn't know what I'm about to do. He doesn't know I'm about to bully them.
Mahomes going to throw it here.
Yes,
This will be
sir!
caught. We'll forget
Let's
taking the
go!
knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to, because the old school in me is
Let's
not
go!
happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings
Exactly.
there.
They don't have to
There's no
face the
feelings
guy.
there.
Well, they might if they're in the same room.
There's no feelings there.
But that's
The
about it.
virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
Dancing. And he is going to go down.
No.
Back at the 11-yard
No,
line.
no.
We saw action to the final whistle, and then this one. Not only the touchdown at the end to add to their lead, then they tried to put more on top of the two-point conversion but didn't get it.
That's someone that wants to win and by as many as possible. They don't get the two-point conversion to add on top, but just the idea of going for it with that type of a lead already when they didn't need to do so, that tells you what his mentality is. He's an attack, attack, attack coach. Always attack.
So that's a wrap.
Alright guys, I'm going to end the live stream here. Love you guys so much. God bless y'all. God bless y'all. Have a good day. Peace.